Hey YouTube, it's YouTube here, and I'm going to be trying to speak a little loud temporarily because the dishwasher's going. I have my canning jars in there, and I took the pan out that I made my turkey in, and I'm going to turn it into the drippings into a nice broth, and if I have to, I have some chicken powder, and I'm going to turn this into two different things. One, well, the first thing it's going to be is it's going to be my liquid for pressure canning my cooked turkey, because I cut some of the turkey up and the rest of it I shredded. And then after I get enough of that, I'm going to take the rest of it and turn it into a gravy for, well, supper. So all you have to do is use some nice clean water, get this warm, and you just stir it up. You get all that stuff on the bottom. And this does have a little fat in it, and it's not much, so I'm just going to leave it there. And if there's any chunks in it at the end, I might just fish them out or filter this out, one of the two. Literally, that's all you have to do. When it gets nice and warm, and make sure everything's off that fond is off the bottom, I'm going to give it a taste. And depending on what it needs, depends on what I'll do. If it needs a little bit more chicken, or well, turkey flavor, because I don't have any turkey flavored stuff, I'll put a little bit of chicken bouillon in it. I might put a little. Actually, I think I'm gonna leave it like that for right now. I'll just add the chicken powder, and when I take that out, I'll taste it again, just to see if it needs anything for when I make gravy. So I'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, I'm back. I got this nice and warm, mixed it up. I used a reusable coffee filter just to scoop the big stuff up. And then I got it seasoned to where I want. Now all I'm doing, I just got it on low so it stays warm. I'm going to, well, as soon as the dishwasher's done, I'm going to start canning it up. So that's all we're doing now. It's a little waiting game. Alright, I'm back. My dishwasher just went on, so I'm going to take, I got these, pint and a half jars. I think I can fit 5 in there. I'm going to make sure they're still boiling hot, so I'm want to try now. Because I can only fit, okay. First thing first, so they don't cool down too much. I'm going to take and put a little bit of this broth in it, which is nice and warm. I just turned it back on and got it hot. So I'm going to take some of this, put it in there so it stays warm. Just like that. I had my shredded turkey sitting out for a little bit, but it still might be cold. But I don't want to shock these. No, here comes pork. She knows her food. She ain't stupid. Okay. Now I'm going to try and get these all roughly the same. I'm going to go with one good handful first. And I'm going to go from there. And since there is no time for these, you do them the same as you would like if you had a quart. So I'm gonna do these, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Can't see the pan anymore. There we go. Battery went dead, so I just switched in between two. Now you get to see more of my fat body. Right, I decided to go on just 4 of these because, you know, I didn't want them jam-packed because I knew that it wouldn't get too much. So I cleaned the other one out. I'll show you what I'm going to do with that one afterwards. Now I'm just going to fill these up to, I think it's 1 inch head space. It's just going to take a while. Alright, I'm just going to do one to show you. So you don't have to sit through all of them and watch. Okay, that's it. Okay, there we go. That thing's getting hot. I know. I just put hot stuff in it. Yeah. Okay. And now, I'm gonna take the debubbler. Make sure there's no bubbles in it. Whoops. And I'm not adding salt or anything to this because, well, this is seasoned. Plus part of it was from, the other chicken. Or from the turkey breast, excuse me. The drippings from it. And like I said, the turkey was cooked and fully seasoned, so that's not going to do any more with that. So I'm not going to add anything else to it. I'm going to take my towel, a little bit of vinegar, and I want to make sure I clean this really good because I know for a fact I got a little bit of turkey fat on it. There we go, beautiful. Right, now I got, I use my salad spinner for this, but I have hot water and the lids, just tap water, hot, so they stay warm and just like that. Don't need to put them on super tight. And I set it right in my, I got water in it, and it's nice and hot. It's not super boiling. So I'm gonna get these done, and then I'll jump back on and let you see how I do the rest of the crap. Okay, back. I got them all done, plus one extra. This is just water. I got the hot water. I do it the exact same way I do the lids, wiping it and everything. And there's one reason. I put it in here because there's an extra spot, and they won't jiggle and shake and throw everywhere as much. So, I'm not doing this as a teaching lesson. It's like I'm not telling this is how it's supposed to be done, because this is the first time I've done meat. So this is more like this is how I do it. And I figure a lot of people can learn from this because they can say, well, if that idiot can do it, I can do it. So I'm gonna get this started up. I got my burner on. I got my seal. I got my seal olive oil on it, and then and it looks like this. Oil. Just fingered tight. Oops. Try to make them as even as you can. Yeah. Now, there's a lot of people that know this a lot better than I do. I'm just saying. This is me doing it. I mean, I'm going along the steps. The reason I'm doing stuff and everything, but now I'm gonna take my weight out, and I'm gonna put this on the medium. Once it starts shooting out, I'm gonna put a timer on for 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna put that weight on it, 10 pounds, for 90 minutes, because I don't even know what the elevation is here, but that's what's safe here. So when that gets all set, I will come back. Okay, back. Now this thing's been going about 10 minutes. So for my elevation, I need 10 pounds. So on it goes, and I'm gonna wait for this to start rocking. I think it's 4 times per minute. And I'm gonna get this at 10 pounds too. And once it hits that, I start my timer for 90 minutes. And if it drops below 10, you have to restart it all over again. So as of right now, this is just a waiting game. Now, like I said, I'm not a teacher. I'm just showing you. This is my first time doing this, or me, not first time pressure cooking, but or pressure canning, excuse me. So there's a lot of information out there. So mine's just more of this is what I do, or this is what I'm doing for the first time, etc. So I do know at about 2.5 is where I need it to go, which will make it easier on me. And if you do it a couple times, you'll figure out where your flame needs to go too. So as soon as it starts rocking and hits 10 pounds, I'm gonna hit my 90-minute timer. And I won't make you watch that because you've seen it a billion times. So I'll be back later. Okay, back. It's been 90 minutes. I'm gonna kill the heat on that and just let it cool down until it shows no pressure. And I'm gonna give a little bit longer than that. So we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, this is showing no pressure. So I'm gonna use a pot holder and let the very little bit pressure that's left in there. There we go. And then I am just going to sit a couple minutes before I take the lid off it, just to cool down a little bit more. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Plenty, should be plenty cool. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to lift this away from me in case any steam rolls out. Nice. Put your lid someplace safe so you don't screw up the dial on it. There we go. I'll move this back so you can see the... Still not used to all these buttons. You think it would be, honestly, after all this time. Very carefully take these out, and they're still boiling. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? I'll make a nice meal. I like to call these a base because you can make this into a ton of different things. You can strain it out and use your turkey for sandwiches and whatever else. Or you can add a bunch of stuff to it, turn it into a soup or a stew. You can thicken it up, make turkey pot pie. So it can, and this is my water. I'm gonna wait till that cools down, then I'm just gonna pop it open and let the water out. And that's all there is. I'm gonna let this sit probably 24 hours before even touching them. Then I'm going to take the rings off them and hold them up, make sure that there's a good seal on them, especially since it's meat, and wash them off, and then write the date and of course what they are on them, and then put them someplace where it's cool and dark. So if you enjoyed this, you know, like I said, this is just me showing, not really showing you what to do, because I'm sure what I did wasn't the exact way to do it. I was just showing you how, well, this is my first time first go at actually canning any meat. I've never canned a meat before, just vegetables. So it's fairly simple. It takes a while, but it's simple. And knock on wood, as long as everything goes good, you know, I'll do it again. So, everybody take it easy. Stay safe. Do what you're supposed to. Please like, subscribe, share, and take it easy. Do what you're supposed to.